Welcome back to another movie recap. And today we are diving into Still Yours, showing December 3rd, starring Chinenye Nnebe and Clinton Joshua. This Nigerian movie had me hooked from start to finish with all the drama and unexpected twists. So let's get right into it. The movie opens with serious tension between two characters. A man confronts his friend about not telling him that a woman named V came to visit. Ross keeps saying he forgot, but the man is not buying this excuse at all. He's visibly upset because he specifically asked her earlier if anyone came to see him, and she lied and said no. The man wants to know why she would do something like this, especially since the woman waited outside for nearly 2 hours. She keeps repeating that he forgot, acting all nervous and stammering through his words. But the more he says it, the more suspicious it sounds. Now she starts giving strange reasons for her behavior. She mentions something about the woman's makeup and how she looked, suggesting there was something frightening or unusual about her appearance. She keeps going on about her red makeup and how if you saw this woman, you would be scared too. The man is completely confused because what does makeup have to do with anything? The real issue here is that she made someone wait for 2 hours outside and then lied about it. She cannot seem to give a straight answer and just keeps stammering and making excuses that don't make any sense. The scene shifts and we see the man is clearly a boss or someone important because she keeps calling him boss. The boss receives a phone call and tells someone on the other hand that he will meet them at whatever hotel they choose, asking them to just let him know the location. This phone call seems to change his plans for the evening. After he hangs up, she tries to talk to him, still acting very nervous and worried. The boss is getting ready to leave and she is practically begging him to listen. She then reveals why he's been acting so strange. He starts talking about the woman who came to visit, calling her a serial K. She's genuinely terrified of this woman, saying she's not normal like regular people and that there's something dangerous about her, but the boss is not having any of her dramatic behavior. He tells her to stop being so dramatic and explains that if she had just told him earlier that the woman was there, he wouldn't have to go out tonight at all. The boss is clearly frustrated with her excuse and insists that the woman is not a serial killer, but she won't let it go. He keeps insisting that even if she's not a serial killer, there's still something wrong with her or something dangerous about her. She's practically pleading with the boss not to go, saying she saw something concerning about this woman. The boss has made up his mind though. Before leaving, he gives her specific instructions to lock the door after he leaves and tells him he'll see him tomorrow morning. She makes one last attempt to stop him, calling out his name, but the boss is already on his way out. As the boss is leaving, she makes a comment that sounds like the boss has turned into a mouse, probably meaning the boss is walking into danger or a trap. She seems genuinely worried about what might happen. The boss simply tells her to go to sleep, showing he's not taking any of her warnings seriously. The scene is filled with tension because we can see she is terrified of this mysterious woman, but the boss either doesn't believe her or doesn't care about the warnings. If you are enjoying this review so far, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our movie reviews. We bring you the best Nigerian movie content, and your support really means everything. The movie then takes us deeper into this mystery surrounding the woman with the red makeup. From the woman's reaction and the way she describes her, it's clear that something happened when she visited that scared her badly. She mentioned her makeup multiple times, particularly focusing on the red color, which could symbolize danger. The fact that she waited for 2 hours outside also shows she's very determined to see the boss, which makes her persistence seem either romantic or potentially threatening, depending on how you look at it. The boss's decision to meet someone at a hotel after this conversation adds another layer of intrigue. Is he meeting the same woman Chinenye is warning him about? Or is this a completely different person? The timing seems suspicious because right after learning that this mysterious woman came to see him, is now rushing out to meet someone at a hotel. Chinenye clearly thinks the boss is making a huge mistake by going out, and his fear seems genuine, not just someone being overdramatic for no reason. What makes this opening sequence so compelling is the contrast between her terror and the boss's dismissive attitude. She is practically shaking with fear, going on about serial K, while the boss treats it like she's just being silly. This difference in perception makes us wonder who's right. Is she actually onto something dangerous or is he just paranoid? The boss seems confident and in control, someone who's used to handling difficult situations. But sometimes that confidence can be dangerous if you're not taking real threats seriously. The relationship between these two characters is also interesting. She clearly works for the boss and seems loyal despite his fear. She's willing to risk annoying his boss by repeatedly warning him about danger. That takes courage because most employees wouldn't keep pushing after their boss told them to stop being dramatic. But she cares enough about the boss's safety that he keeps trying to warn him, even when it's clear the boss won't listen. This shows there's probably a deeper friendship or bond between them beyond just a work relationship. The mysterious woman at the center of all this drama remains unseen in this opening, which makes her even more intriguing. We only hear about her through Chinenye's frightened descriptions and the boss's casual mentions. Not showing her yet is a smart storytelling choice because it builds suspense and makes us curious about who she really is and what she wants. Is she dangerous like Chinenye believes? Or is she just someone with unfortunate makeup choices who happens to be persistent? The movie sets up several questions that keep viewers engaged. Why did she really not tell the boss about the visitor? Was it just because she forgot, or was she trying to protect the boss from someone he perceived as dangerous? Why is the boss so determined to go out tonight despite her warnings? What's the significance of the hotel meeting, and who is he really going to see? And most importantly, who is this mysterious woman, and what does she want from the boss? The dialogue throughout this opening is natural and captures how real people talk when they're upset or scared. As stammering and repeated excuses feel authentic to someone who's genuinely nervous. The boss's frustration also comes through clearly in his words. You can feel the tension building between them as she tries desperately to make the boss understand the danger, while the boss just wants her to calm down and stop creating drama. As the scene ends with the boss leaving and her alone and worried, we are left with a feeling of unease. Something bad might be about to happen, and she knows it but couldn't stop it. The boss is heading out into the night, possibly walking straight into whatever danger she was trying to warn him about. This cliffhanger makes viewers want to keep watching to find out what happens next and whether her fears were justified or just paranoia. Make sure you're subscribed because this movie has so many more twists coming and you won't want to miss how this story unfolds. Trust me, what happens next will keep you on the edge of your seat.